Hello friends, welcome once again to Esomnofu Online Maths. In this video, we shall solve this problem before us. Do not forget that this video is proudly powered by your lesson app. So we have that 3x combination 2 is equal to 15 and we are required to find the value of x. Now before I solve this problem, let me take you down into what combination is all about. Supposing you have something like n combination r. This is the same thing as n factorial all over r factorial into n minus r all factorial. This is what combination is all about. Okay, now supposing you have something like 3 combination 2, for instance. This will be the same thing as 3 factorial over 2 factorial into 3 minus 2 all factorial, which will give you 3 factorial over 2 factorial, then times 3 minus 2 is 1 factorial. Now, one thing about factorial is just the product of a number and other numbers less than 8, apart from 0. When you talk about something like 6 factorial means 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. You keep on going on. If you talk about 10 factorial, it will be 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 till you get to 1. That is the meaning of factorial. So now we are told here that 3x combination 2 is equal to 15 and we are interested in getting the value of x. So from this formula here, you will notice that 3x combination 2 is the same thing as 3x factorial over 2 factorial, then 3x minus 2 all factorial. Everything is equal to 15, like we are told from this problem. Then the idea here, this is factorial. But do you know that you can keep on bringing this 3x factorial down to get something that looks like 3x minus 2? Remember that 3x factorial is the same thing as 3x multiplied by 3x minus 1 multiplied by 3x minus 2 all factorial all over 2 factorial into 3x minus 2 factorial. Everything is equal to 15. Now look at what happened there. You notice that I want to get something that looks like 3x minus 2 in the numerator so that they can cancel out. And the factorial is the product of a number and other numbers before it, apart from 0. You notice that 6 factorial that I did here is equal to 6 times 5. How did I get this 5? I called it 6 minus 1. How did I get 4? It will be 6 minus 2. How did I get 3? It will be 6 minus 3, etc. Hence, 6 factorial gave us, till you get to 1, 6 times 5 times 4 times blah, 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 till 1. Okay, that is the idea here. So don't be confused when you see me changing 3x factorial into 3x, bracket 3x minus 1, bracket 3x minus 2. The idea is to ensure that this 3x minus 2 factorial will cancel out 3x minus 2 factorial, so that we shall be having 3x over 2 factorial, 3x into 3x minus 1 over 2 factorial is equal to 15. Now, 2 factorial is the same thing as 2 times 1, which is 2. And when these two multiply 15 here, that is by cross multiplication, we shall have that 3x into 3x minus 1 is equal to 30, because 2 times 15 is 30. Now, we can open the bracket. 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times minus 1 is minus 3x is equal to 30. So we can still write it as 9x squared minus 3x minus 30. Everything is equal to 0. Now, at this point, you can decide to divide everything by 3. Since 3 can divide everything here, when we divide everything by 3, let me clean the board. If I divide everything by 3 now, divide this by 3, I'll have 3x squared minus x minus 10 is equal to 0 when you divide everything by 3. Now, to factorize this, use this 3 to multiply this minus 10. It will give you minus 30. What two numbers will you multiply to get minus 30? And when you add it, you get minus 1. The coefficient of x here is minus 1. Of course, the numbers should be minus 10 and plus 9 and plus, okay? Let's check. Minus 10 and plus 3 will not work for us because it cannot give us minus 3x. Let's use minus 6 and plus 5. because minus 6 times 5 is minus 30, and minus 6 plus 5 will give us minus 1 here. So you just write 3x squared minus 6x plus 5x minus 10, everything equal to 0. So 3x is common here. You factor out 3x into 3x squared divided by 3x is just x. All right. Minus 6x divided by 3x is minus 2, plus 5 is common here. You write your 5 into 5x divided 5 is x, minus 10 divided by 5 will give us minus 2, everything equal to 0. Now you can factor out the common term, which is x minus 2, remaining this 3x and plus 5, 3x plus 5, everything equal to 0. When two terms are multiplying each other to give us 0, it implies that either the first term is 0 or second term is 0 or both of them are 0. So therefore, either x minus 2 is equal to 0. It implies that x is equal to 2, or 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. 3x is equal to negative 5. Divide everything by 3. When you divide everything by 3, you've seen that x is minus 5 over 3. This is not the solution because the number in combination cannot be negative. So the right answer is equal to 2. Therefore, the value of x that satisfies this equation is equal to 2. Do not forget that this video is proudly powered by Your Lesson app. Go to YouTube and subscribe to Esomnofo Online Maths. Thank you for viewing and may God bless you. Bye-bye.